Shout out to my kiddo Colette for making this video late. Her bed was super cozy and I fell asleep. Okay, let me turn on some Christmas music here. So Christmas tidbit part 4. I am late to the party, I think, on this one. I'm a little ashamed of it. It's not gonna stop me from sharing it with you guys. All right, so we're in Matthew chapter 2, verse 1. So in every nativity scene I've ever seen growing up, and this just shows you how visual our society is. I've seen Jesus, Joseph, Mary, shepherds, and wise men, magi, astrologers, kings, not kings, they were not kings. And then the song, these three kings of Orient are... Anyway, they were not there for the birth of Jesus. It keeps blowing my mind because I've always thought that it was this, they were all there at the same time. So in Matthew chapter 2, verse 1, Jesus was born in Bethlehem during the reign of King Herod, and some wise men from the eastern lands arrived in Jerusalem asking, "Where's the king? We saw the star. We saw the star as it rose." And I'm thinking, but the star rose as he was born. And I know you didn't just like hop over there. There was some traveling involved. I never knew. I never knew that they arrived, some scholars say much later, months later. People say like almost a year later, and Jesus was like walking around. Depends on his level of development. I mean, I would assume he's the son of God. He'd be pretty smart. And anyway, I mean, he had like, you know, I'm sure he was good at things like walking. It makes sense to me that nativity scenes have everybody there, because you wouldn't want to have like, hey, let's look at this nativity scene and then let's look at the one later. Shout out to all the nativity making companies and manufacturers. We need like a two-tiered nativity scene, and maybe a 3-tier for when he flees to Egypt, just like maybe them like on the run. Anyway, there's your tidbit. Also need to give a shout out to my neighbor James, who commented on my last Christmas tidbit and gave me the encouragement I needed to keep going. Thank you, James. I see you. I love you. You're a good dude.